Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most beloved stars. Today, we're shining the spotlight on the incomparable Eleanor Powell, a trailblazing dancer, singer, and actress who captivated audiences with her breathtaking talent and effervescent personality. Born on November 21, 1912, in Springfield, Massachusetts, Eleanor Powell's early life was marked by a unique blend of small-town charm and big-city aspirations. As a young girl growing up in the 1920s, Eleanor was surrounded by the sounds of jazz and the thrill of vaudeville. The streets of Springfield were filled with the sweet scent of blooming lilacs and the sound of horse-drawn carriages clip-clopping down the cobblestone roads. Her parents, William and Ellen Powell, encouraged her love of dance, enrolling her in local classes at the age of 4, where she quickly demonstrated a natural aptitude for tap, ballet, and ballroom styles. The family's modest home on Union Street was often filled with music, as Eleanor's mother, a skilled pianist, would play popular tunes like The Charleston and 5'2", Eyes of Blue on the upright piano in the living room, inspiring her daughter to move and groove across the floor. Eleanor's earliest memories were of twirling around the living room, her blonde pigtails bouncing with each step as she tried to mimic the movements of the flappers she saw in the silent films at the local cinema. Her parents would laugh and cheer her on, encouraging her to spin and leap across the floor, her eyes shining with excitement. The Powells' home was a hub of creative activity, with Eleanor's mother teaching piano lessons to neighborhood children and her father, a skilled woodworker, crafting beautiful furniture pieces in his workshop out back. Springfield, Massachusetts, during the 1920s was a city in transition, with a strong manufacturing base and a growing arts scene. The city was home to the Springfield Armory, where rifles were manufactured, and the Indian Motorcycle Company, which produced iconic motorcycles that would later become a symbol of American ingenuity. The Powells were part of a close-knit community, where neighbors became like family, and everyone looked out for one another. This sense of community would later influence Eleanor's down-to-earth personality and dedication to her craft. As she navigated the ups and downs of childhood, Eleanor found solace in dance, using it as an outlet for self-expression and a means to escape the mundane routines of daily life. Eleanor's early education took place at the Springfield Public Schools, where she excelled academically and athletically. She was a bright and curious student, with a particular fondness for mathematics and languages. However, her true passion remained dance, and she spent every spare moment practicing, perfecting her technique, and performing in local talent shows. Her parents, recognizing their daughter's prodigious talent, began to make sacrifices to support her training, including relocating to New York City when Eleanor was just 11 years old. The move to New York marked a pivotal moment in Eleanor's young life, as she was thrust into the vibrant world of professional dance. She enrolled in the prestigious School of American Ballet, where she studied alongside other future stars, including a young Jerome Robbins. Under the guidance of esteemed instructors like Michel Fouquet and Anthony Tudor, Eleanor honed her skills, mastering various styles and developing a distinctive stage presence that would soon captivate audiences nationwide. As she walked through the bustling streets of Manhattan, Eleanor was struck by the towering skyscrapers, the sounds of car horns and chatter, and the smells of hot dogs and roasted chestnuts from street vendors. She felt like a small-town girl in a big city, but she was determined to make her mark. She spent hours practicing her pliés and arabesques, perfecting her technique and rehearsing her tap routines until her feet ached. As the Roaring Twenties gave way to the Great Depression, Eleanor's family faced financial challenges, but her parents remained committed to nurturing her talent. They encouraged her to audition for local dance troupes, vaudeville shows, and eventually Broadway productions. It was during this period that Eleanor began to develop her signature style, blending technical precision with an infectious joie de vivre that would become the hallmark of her performances. With her early life marked by a combination of small-town values, big-city dreams, and a fierce dedication to her craft, Eleanor Powell was poised on the cusp of greatness. As she stood at the threshold of her teenage years, the world of entertainment beckoned, promising a future filled with glittering possibilities and challenges that would test her talent, resilience, and determination. As Eleanor Powell entered her teenage years, she began to make a name for herself in the vibrant world of New York City's entertainment scene, where the sound of jazz and the glow of Broadway lights filled the air. In 1928, at the age of 16, she landed a spot in the prestigious Ziegfeld Follies, a renowned revue that showcased the brightest talents of the time. This pivotal moment marked the beginning of her ascent to stardom, as she shared the stage with legendary performers like Fanny Brice and W.C. Fields, who would become lifelong friends and mentors. The experience was nothing short of exhilarating for Eleanor, who later recalled the thrill of performing in front of packed audiences at the New Amsterdam Theater where the Follies were held. She remembered the rush of adrenaline as she stepped onto the stage, surrounded by the opulent decorations and the hum of anticipation from the crowd. As she took her place among the talented cast, Eleanor was struck by the sheer scale and spectacle of the production. The Ziegfeld Follies were known for their lavish sets, intricate costumes, and innovative choreography, and Eleanor was determined to make a lasting impression. She spent hours rehearsing her routines, perfecting every step and gesture until she felt confident in her abilities. Her hard work paid off, as she quickly became a standout performer in the show, impressing audiences with her boundless energy and charisma. During her time with the Ziegfeld Follies, Eleanor's talents caught the attention of Broadway producers, leading to her debut in the 1929 musical, Follow Through. The show, which opened on January 9, 1929, at the Shannon's 46th Street Theater, was a modest success. But it provided Eleanor with invaluable experience and exposure. Her performance earned her critical acclaim, with one reviewer noting that she possessed a certain spark that sets her apart from other dancers. This spark would become a hallmark of Eleanor's career, as she continued to dazzle audiences with her unique blend of technical precision and effervescent charm. The early 1930s saw Eleanor's career gain momentum, as she appeared in a string of successful Broadway shows, including Simple Simon, 1930, and George White's Scandals, 1931. Her performances were marked by a sense of joy and abandon, as if she were dancing for the sheer pleasure of it. This infectious enthusiasm captivated audiences and critics alike, who praised her for her refreshing spontaneity and technical skill. In 1932, Eleanor made her film debut in the movie 42nd Street, directed by Lloyd Bacon and Busby Berkeley. Although her role was relatively small, it marked the beginning of a successful film career that would span over 2 decades. As Eleanor navigated the complexities of Hollywood stardom, she formed lasting friendships with contemporaries like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, with whom she would often discuss the art of dance and the challenges of filmmaking. These relationships not only provided emotional support but also fueled her creative growth, as she learned from and was inspired by her colleagues. Together, they pushed the boundaries of what was possible on screen, experimenting with new techniques and styles that would define the golden age of Hollywood musicals. One notable example of Eleanor's dedication to her craft was her work on the 1936 film, Born to Dance, in which she performed the memorable tap dance routine with James Stewart. The scene, which took several days to film, required Eleanor to execute intricate steps while navigating a complex set filled with moving parts and special effects. She spent hours rehearsing the routine, perfecting every detail until she felt confident in her abilities. Her perseverance and attention to detail paid off, as the finished product was nothing short of dazzling. The scene's success was a testament to Eleanor's tireless work ethic and her willingness to take risks in pursuit of artistic excellence. Throughout the 1930s and 1940s, Eleanor continued to dazzle audiences with her captivating performances in films like Broadway Melody of 1936, 1935, Rosalie, 1937, and Lady Be Good, 1941. Her collaborations with esteemed directors like Busby Berkeley and Charles Walters resulted in some of the most iconic musical numbers of the era, cementing her status as one of Hollywood's leading ladies. As Eleanor once observed, "The camera is a cruel mistress. It shows you everything, but it also reveals your deepest secrets." This introspective comment speaks to the level of self-awareness and artistic maturity that characterized her approach to filmmaking. Eleanor's impact on the world of dance and entertainment was profound, as she helped to popularize tap dancing and bring it into the mainstream. Her influence can be seen in the work of later dancers like Gene Kelly and Sammy Davis Jr., who often cited Eleanor as a major inspiration. As the years passed, Eleanor continued to innovate and push the boundaries of her craft, always seeking new ways to express herself through dance and performance. With her dazzling smile, captivating stage presence, and unwavering dedication to her art, Eleanor Powell remained a beloved and enduring figure in American entertainment, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and delight audiences to this day. As Eleanor Powell's career continued to flourish in the 1950s, she remained committed to her craft, always seeking new ways to express herself through dance and performance. The transition from film to television was a natural progression for her, as she effortlessly adapted to the intimacy of the small screen. Her charisma and talent translated perfectly, and she quickly became a beloved fixture in American living rooms, with families gathering around the TV to watch her mesmerizing performances. One of her most notable TV appearances was on the iconic The Ed Sullivan Show, where she performed a memorable tap dance routine that showcased her enduring energy and skill. The studio audience was electrified as she took the stage, her tapping feet moving at lightning speed, creating a symphony of sound that left the crowd gasping in awe. This performance not only demonstrated her technical prowess, but also highlighted her ability to connect with audiences through her infectious enthusiasm and joy. As the 1960s dawned, Eleanor Powell's focus shifted from performing to teaching, as she began to share her knowledge and experience with a new generation of dancers. She established the prestigious Eleanor Powell School of Dance in New York City, where she taught master classes and workshops, imparting her wisdom and technique to students from around the world. Her approach to teaching was holistic, emphasizing not only technical skill but also the importance of expression, emotion, and connection. As she once observed, dance is not just about movement, it's about telling a story, conveying a feeling, and connecting with others on a deeper level. This philosophy guided her approach to teaching, as she encouraged her students to explore their own unique artistic voices and push the boundaries of creative expression. Throughout her life, Eleanor Powell received numerous accolades and recognitions for her contributions to the world of entertainment. She was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a testament to her enduring impact on the industry. In 1965, she was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Screen Actors Guild, a tribute to her remarkable body of work and her status as one of the most beloved and respected performers of her generation. These recognitions were not only a celebration of her achievements, but also a reminder of the profound influence she had on generations of dancers, actors, and entertainers. In her later years, Eleanor Powell continued to perform and teach, albeit at a slower pace. She remained active in the dance community, attending events, supporting emerging artists, and offering guidance and mentorship whenever needed. Her legacy extended far beyond her own performances, as she inspired countless young dancers to pursue their dreams and push the boundaries of what was possible. On February 11, 1982, Eleanor Powell passed away at the age of 69, leaving behind a legacy that would continue to inspire and delight audiences for generations to come. As her friend and colleague Fred Astaire once said, "Eleanor was a shining star, a true original who lit up the stage and screen with her incredible talent and infectious enthusiasm." This sentiment was echoed by countless others who had the privilege of working with her or witnessing her performances. Her impact on the world of dance and entertainment is immeasurable, and her legacy continues to inspire new generations of artists and performers. Today, Eleanor Powell is remembered as one of the most influential and beloved performers of the 20th century. Her contributions to the world of dance and entertainment are a testament to the power of passion, dedication, and creativity to transcend time and leave an indelible mark on the world. Her films remain timeless classics, with their energy, charm, and technical precision continuing to dazzle audiences around the globe. In conclusion, Eleanor Powell's story is a testament to the enduring impact of talent, hard work, and perseverance. From her early days as a young dancer to her later years as a beloved legend, she remained true to her art and herself, inspiring countless people along the way. Her legacy serves as a powerful reminder of the transformative power of dance and performance to bring people together, evoke emotions, and create lasting connections. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.